I'm Thomas Loster. I'm the chairman of the Munich Re Foundation, and we are a foundation of Munich Re, the big risk carrier. The foundation looks how to insure poor people against risk.
That doesn't make sense. How can poor people afford insurance?
Yeah, usually we in the rich world have high premiums, but we have a full package of service. In the poor world, there are some tailor-made solutions where premiums are very low. Of course, the benefits are not as big as they are here. I give you one example from the Philippines, for example, because we just discussed about Cyclone Haiyan. A woman in the Philippines can have a health insurance for herself and for family members for $1 a week. And of course, she cannot go with every cold to the doctor or to the pharmacy. It includes one health treatment of one family member and, of course, one hospital treatment. So not the full package, but for the urgent need, she is insured.
How might that fit in with the climate change talks? Could it be part of any adaptation package?
Of course, I mean, we have many options for adaptation, disaster prevention and other things, but insurance can be or must be one pillar of adaptation. There is also insurance schemes for poor farmers, full farm associations being covered in Ethiopia and other countries of Africa, where people are insured, they can afford better seeds, and then if yield falls short, they get money. So it's simple. It's only a financial mechanism, but it can work for the poor people too.
How widespread is this idea of microinsurance? Is it taking off?
It's in the baby shoes. It started some 10 years ago, but now we see that about 500 million people are already being covered. And if you look into Asia, which will be strongly affected, the growth of microinsurance in Asia in the past 3 years was 40%. So it's still a very little market, but it's growing rapidly. And we need to do this because climate change will especially impact the poor areas of the world.
How do we know this isn't just a way for the insurance industry to make lots of money out of poor people?
In the poor areas, there's a rule that not the insurance company gets rich. It cannot because premium levels are low. For example, in the Islamic world, we have the so-called takaful insurance, and all money stays within the community. So it's more or less a huge solidarity system. People paying in, the money does not go to rich insurance companies. The money stays in the pool, and the poor are helped out once they are at risk.
Do you think this is something that could replace adaptation or money for adaptation from rich countries, asking the poor to have microinsurance instead?
No, I think microinsurance is only one little chain, one little pillar, and we must, of course, emphasize better risk prevention, better communication, better training, and things like that. But insurance is a good option, and it has proven in the rich world to be a good mechanism for people at need, and we will be seeing many people at need in the poor world.